So Nicholas is reporting. I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I'm going to be thankful to my fans this Thanksgiving season. So I've come up with an idea of having, possibly 10 of my favorite interviews that I've interviewed in the political spectrum. Now, 'tis the season for Thanksgiving and 'tis the season for Christmas. I also have a press release from the White House from 'tis the season to Happy Hanukkah. Nicholas Pegues reporting, also known as the Governor of the United States Congress 2012. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Hanukkah and happy holidays from Memphis, Tennessee. And to all my friends from around the world, a corporate thanks.
I supported Nicholas Pegues for state representative. I was going to be nominating him, and I'm so pleased to see such a good, fine young gentleman enter into the political world. We need more good people like him. Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you, Commissioner Heidi Schaefer. You're a good person. Let's go.
Nicholas Pegues for state representative.
Thank you, Terry Rowland. You're a good guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Fletcher, I have a question. I'm a Shelby County Election Commission employee, and I wore a Republican badge and when I was working as a poll worker. And the reason, I'm a writing candidate that's running against you, but I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to inspire my generation to public service because I noticed that it was a lot of ignorance to the political process at the election commission. Because I had a Republican badge on, I was, called out, harassed, and I don't think it was appropriate to do that because I was representing the institution of government. How can we reform our government and have better educated voters in the 21st century? And that's what the whole point of my campaign is all about. And I think you're doing a wonderful job on the Hill, so I support you 100%. But how can we inspire a new generation to understanding the political process much better?
We must be more involved. We must be more active. Too many of us have been concerned about taking care of our families, taking care of our lives. I see people in this room who have hosted fundraisers for me. Bill, a few minutes ago, related back to that fundraiser. It's a terrible burden for people to have to help candidates to try to stay elected. But folks, we've got to get engaged. The doctors here at these tables, you have to communicate with your congressional offices, with your congressmen. People think we have the answers. We don't have the answers. We have to listen to our constituents. I come home every weekend, and I told someone the other day, when you start to see Stephen Fincher coming home once a month instead of once every weekend, it's time for him to come home. He's losing who he is, and I'm forgetting who I work for. We do not need to do that. I need to remember that you write my check. It's you who I represent, not John Boehner, not Nancy Pelosi, not the president. I work for you, and this is who I'm accountable to. So I think being better contacted, more educated on how the process works. And you're running against me, is that what you said?
Well, I'm a writing candidate.
Unbelievable. My day was starting out so good, and then I have another opponent. I'll take you, and then we'll... Yeah.
So Nicholas Pegues reporting, CNN Our Report on Memphis, famous for being Pegues, here with Mayor A.C. Wharton. What do you have to say to Memphis, and what do you think about President Barack Obama coming here to Chattanooga?
Well, it's great to be here to welcome him, to let him know of the good things that are happening under his administration. The recovery is here. Jobs are being produced every day. Good paying jobs. Everything that lines up with what the president is talking about in terms of rebuilding and fortifying the middle class. This is Exhibit A. I just want to congratulate him, all the good folks here in Chattanooga, Mayor Burton, all of his colleagues, but most of all to say thanks to President Obama and to thank him for the great work he's doing.
Absolutely, and I'm on a campaign to bring more love back to Tennessee politics. You're a good guy, Mayor A.C. Wharton.
Let's get it done.
Nicholas Pegues reporting, CNN Our Report on Memphis, here with Zach Wump, running against Congressman Fincher this year. So we would like to just welcome President Barack Obama here to Chattanooga.
First Democratic president to come to Chattanooga in almost 50 years, so it's a compliment to Chattanooga, and we're grateful for his visit. I thought he struck a pretty good tone for a red state, and frankly, it was well received.
I think it's good. We're trying to bring more love back to Tennessee politics.
That's right. Thank you.
CNN Our.
Oh, what is it? Oh.
The Summer Olympics in Memphis. It's a long time.
Kind of cool.
Yes.
Excellent.
What's your name? What country are you from?
Serbia.
Can you say go Memphis?
Well, go Memphis. I the Memphis.
Nicholas
Eat
Pegues
them all.
reporting, also known as Governor Hassan here at the United States here in the Bob Corpus campaign.
That's right. Good to see you, Nicholas. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you, Governor Hassan.
Thank you.
You're a good person. Nicholas Pegues reporting, also known as the Governor, CNN Hour reporter of Memphis. Rabbi Greenstein, how do you think my service as a CNN Hour reporter will impact Tennessee for generations to come?
Well, Nicholas, the fact that you're doing this is inspirational because your generation is wrongly dubbed by we older folks as one more apathetic, less caring. But I don't believe that to be true. I believe that what you're doing reflects the passions, the search for meaning, and wanting to make a difference that your generation's all about. So hopefully through this medium and through other social media and through telling your generation that you can make a difference and that everyone counts and everyone matters, it will cause a ripple effect and cause changes to happen that impact the greater good, not only for Tennessee, but for the world as a whole.
Absolutely. Thank you for that awesome comment. Thank you. Nicholas Pegues reporting, CNN Hour.